Hello friends and welcome to the channel. I'm Handington and today we're playing more Cookie Run Ovenbreak. As you can see, I've finished the infinite trial for good old Dark Choco. I have his outfit from before his tragic corruption. Like that, never give up. Yeah, just like the Mario and Luigi Dream Team boss battle music. Never give up. So over here, it's the trial. We still have to do Banana's trial, but right now I'm gonna show Dark Enchantresses, and then we'll do the Starfruit event thing, because I got some more cutscenes that I can show off. So I have the pet. I used some of the other pet token trade-in points after unlocking the pet. So now the pet is at level 3. You can get the pet in the Champions League store, but because of how difficult it is to get Champions medals, and I usually save those for the Who's-a-ma-what's-is, the jelly sets that come out every so often. I usually wait and use it on those. I don't know exactly how unlocking works for some of them. I think you might need some. Yeah, I think you might need the Champions Medal to unlock some of the legendaries. If you can't get them through the points shop, or like you get the extra points and then you can use them. Like the first unlock might be through that and it might be required. I don't know how that is because it's been a long time since I've gotten it. Originally, Wind Archer was only unlockable via that method, so I imagine that's still probably similar. I don't know. um, if that's the case, you might want to prioritize unlocking them first because that's very important. The legendaries are kind of difficult to get. Otherwise, if you have them, for the first time, don't use the Champions medals to get multiple copies. Do not do that. Once you have them once, that's it. Save those medals because they are very difficult to get. They are harder to get than crystals, which you can use for the points to get other versions of them. So that's your tip of the day, your tip of the trip. So we're gonna do a quick equip for the treasures. What do you recommend? It's not on this screen. I'm a dumb. Uh, I guess I'll unequip these, I'll unequip those, then I'll pull out some pros, and we'll get to sing a song. What'll I do? Sing along. What are the things that I'm gonna do? Of course, we gotta use Red Egg Redemption. I don't know if I want to use the Red Hot Candy Engine or another thing. I'll have this for the moment. What do you have over here? Ooh, the ground is disappearing. Okay. Ventriloquiver and then the magical jumpy shoe. I'm not going to use those yet. I'm just going to go with this for the moment. And the magic candy is at level 1. Yes. But I was lucky I managed to unlock one of the little things needed to make this. Yes. From the other story event. So, luckily I'm on the road to making another legendary candy. The Mole Maniac had made a video of a joke that I actually had been thinking of recently. Myself, not to make the video, but it was something in my mind where it's like, Dev Sisters could kind of reel back on some of the events. I mean, it's like, it's been amazing that they've made so much stuff constantly, new updates and everything month by month. But now there's so much in the game that you have to do, especially for the monthly updates that'll disappear, that like there you don't have enough time to catch up on things. Like I'm okay if Dev Sisters takes a little break. They just take a little pause, like a month or two off, to just be like, hey, we're gonna work on the other cool updates. Gonna take some time to get stuff ready, since we've been working really hard constantly on everything, and this will give you all some time to catch up on things, because otherwise it's like, even if you pay for a lot of the update stuff, even just running through the events is a lot. It still takes a lot of time. So, giving people a little extra time to catch up on things, that would be pretty cool. I'd be down for that. That would be pretty nifty. But otherwise, yeah, I'm still happy to do more videos and stuff because I love Cookie Run, and I love that the game is actually at a point where it's this is popular and able to have this many updates continuously. Because like in the beginning, you would never know when there would be an update. Any day could be, oh wait, that's it. That's the final update. They're just gonna stop this now. Um, because you'd never know. You'd never know if something cool would happen. And now there's just tons of stuff that happens over and over, and it's great. So let's get on to her trial. Let's go, Dark Enchantress. Yzma from Emperor's New Groove. Oh, you wish to learn more about dark magic. Here we go. Now we've created the giant cake Master Magoo. It's Mr. Magoo's final form. That's what it is. Because there's one eye of darkness, just like his eyes were clouded in darkness and he couldn't see. And now this is what Mr. Magoo has become. But he hasn't realized it. He still thinks he's just a little old man. He doesn't realize the destruction that he's causing. Ooh, strawberry jam on those knives. It looks almost like blood impaled. That's pretty cool. Hippity hoppity. Oh, yes, I got the thingy. Okay, I thought I was going to miss that little explosion thingy. Yes. Her flavor is like prune or pomegranate. I think it's pomegranate. Because pomegranate in this game is supposed to be evil, I believe. So it's like a pomegranate cake, I think? Maybe. I love that she's the dark enchantress of evil. She is another pomegranate cookie, but she also has pomegranate cake as her thing, but I'm not quite sure. Just like I'm not quite sure what that thing is, but I love its design because like what are the red parts made of? What kind of candy is that? Is that a hard candy? It could be. I don't know, but it's cool. I like all of this. Candy and dark magic. It's something I like. Yes, this is a good thing. That's one of the things that I also like about this game. It's okay with some darkness in it. It's not just cuteness the whole time. It's like, yeah, she wants to destroy and annihilate the entirety of the world until everybody is no more. I missed that potion, and with these legendary trials, they're usually insanely hard, so I probably lost because I missed that one potion there. These trials are the worst. You basically need like the maxed out level 5 magic candy if you want to complete it. Um, and it's hard to complete just normally unless you have everything. I mean, you need the pet and the legendary in order to just do it, but it's rough. Enchantress. Ooh, she has a customized bonus time. And look at all the destruction that's been wrought behind it. Why exactly does she want to destroy the world? She just wants to. Some people just want to watch the world burn. She just kind of wants to destroy everything. Make things in her new evil image. Why does she have henchmen if she's going to destroy them? Is it where like only the henchmen who follow her are gonna be allowed to be okay, sort of like Team Flare in Pokemon, where it's like the whole world is gonna be destroyed except for Team Flare, and anybody who joined Team Flare is gonna be okay. You're gonna be one of the survivors. I imagine she might operate kind of like that, unless she betrays all of the others and is, at the end is just like, yep, now that you helped me destroy everything, I'm going to destroy you. I wonder if that's what she's planning. Or if she does have some loyalty, like to Pomegranate, at least. And Dark Choco. Not to Licorice, though. She'd probably be okay. If something bad happened to Licorice, she'd just be like, oh, it can't be helped. Or Licorice. I had joked that he was like Doofenshmirtz. Somebody on the Cookie Run subreddit said he's actually a bit more like Jack Spicer, and that is so perfect. I adore that analogy. That is perfect. No, I fell. No. Again, I have lost maximum amount on this, but that's okay. But yes, he's absolutely Jack Spicer. Oh my gosh, when I was little, I remember watching Shaolin Showdown on, um, I think that was still when it was Kids WB. I don't remember if it was also when it was, um, the CW4 Kids. It could have also been when there was the CW4 Kids. I don't remember. That was the network that we had also seen stuff on. Then after a while, I believe it became Vortex. And that one wasn't as cool, but that one was the last one. And that's when the Saturday morning cartoon blocks had ended. But yeah, I remember watching Shaolin Showdown as a kid, and it was so cool. And there was one episode that traumatized me horribly, and unfortunately, it due to that, I have been very hesitant to go back and rewatch Shaolin Showdown because it's just like I know that episode is gonna happen. I don't remember exactly what led up to it, but I know it's gonna terrify me because it gave me so many nightmares constantly. In fact, like technically nightmares regarding that have only mostly gone away. There was that was one of the things that influenced a lot of the badness. So unfortunately, I have that now. Whenever I think of Shaolin Showdown, and then there was the weird CGI Shaolin Showdown that I didn't watch, but I remember seeing it on Netflix briefly, and we watched like the first episode, and they enter like Shaolin time, and it was CGI briefly, and then when they didn't, it would end up being normal 2D animation like from the other show, and then Omi has like a little training nephew, small yellow blob guy. There's Omi and then tinier Omi. I need that magic pouch. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it was weird. I didn't get that. I don't know if anybody even knows about it. Just kind of appeared and disappeared. There's probably some video on there. Every video that I've wanted to do has already been done and done better by a lot of people. That's why I wanted to do more um, review stuff on the channel, but it just took a really long time, and I just never got around to it. It just was a lot of extra editing. So I imagine I'll probably just do niche reviews if I can get into it, besides a couple of other things that I feel like. Again, like the channel, it's just gonna be whatever I feel. But yeah, we will see as time goes. But yes, licorice cookies definitely Jack Spicer. I love that. Um, I think for the purposes of this, I might still go with Doofenshmirtz just because it's funny. And I'm working on another meme video, so it's like, oh, I can't change that right now. And it's been so long since I've watched Challenge Showdown. I'm also nervous about looking up clips because there might be that episode. So it's like, I'm not gonna do memes with Jack Spicer, at least yet. I might try and brave it. I might see what I can do. We'll see. If you are all listening and you want me to make Jack Spicer licorice cookie memes, let me know. I may even just talk myself into doing it afterwards, but I'm already working on another Doofenshmirtz meme. I'm also finally making more Cookie Run memes. It's something I should have done a long time ago, and I've only done it slightly. I need to do more. Well, I should ask that in another community poll. See how many people want, who's a Moetsis? Want more of the thingies, the Cookie Run memes. I'm pretty sure I know the answer, but I'm going to ask anyway, because those are pretty cool to ask. Now, let's see. They wanted the quiver. Oh, let me check if it changes. Sometimes when you get a certain tier, it'll change the treasures that it wants. Okay, so there's the jumpy jump, and then there's the quiver. Jumpy jump and quiver. Jumpy jump and quiver. Jumpy jump and quiver. Which one would be better? Do I want the jumpy jump? Do I want the quiver? I think I want the quiver. Think that'll do better. Pile of points for destruction points, I guess. That's pretty decent. 2 dark arrows worth a pile of points every some odd seconds. Okay. I guess we'll go with that. Let's see how far I go without falling in a ditch. I'll show you eternal darkness. Let's roll. Yes, fly forward. You have the tiny eye of destruction that laser blasts and destructions and destroys and whatnot. It will destroy. Ooh, we earned the prize already for the pink bear jellies. Let's quit now so we can acquire that reward since I just activated the first ability. I got that very fast. Here we go. Yes, excellent. Okay, now destroy a pile of obstacles. That's a pretty easy bonus mission to start out the game with. Seems pretty cool, honestly. I can get down with that. Having the bonus missions not be too hard to start up. It just kind of feels like, that you just start up the run and you automatically get the pink bear jellies. It's a little easy. I don't mind. I'm happy to have some easier stuff in the game. A little easier to level up with. Let's see, can I destroy this thing by running into it? Nope. But I was able to destroy it by just waiting. Let's see, what else can be destruction? Does the cake count as an obstacle? Maybe. I don't know. I just destruction that. And a hippity hop. Oh, want to make sure I get all the forks. See, this one here, the destroyed 20 obstacles, this one at least takes a little bit of running first. A little understandable. It takes a little longer to get through. Alright, cake, does this count as... Yes, it does count as an obstacle destroyed. Okay. Gonna quit. Gonna go back. Gonna try it again. But this time we'll be 30,000 coins richer. Yeah. What are the rewards for doing the bonus missions here? Just basic stuff. I wish it gave you a magic candy ingredient for getting through this. Instead, all of these bonus all the bonus missions are just meh. Let's see. And there's no... I think I could have sworn they used to give you ingredient items, like back when they first did legendary trials, where it's like, hey, if you do it during the time frame, you can earn an extra legendary thingy. They don't give you that either. Legendary candies are just really hard. Oh, okay, so in order to get diamond, I need a level 4 magic candy. And I already have level 3, which is more than recommended, but that won't be enough because the magic candy is just going to be the last thing that it's going to require. And it's really annoying, but that's the way that it is. Endless night will fall upon this world. Yes. Or not. Depending on whether you're stopped. Or maybe you'll get endless night briefly, but then it'll end up ending after you're stopped. Maybe. We don't know. We'll just have to see. Gotta make sure that your efforts are thwarted, or else you'll destroy everyone. Oh, I think we get cake jellies if we destroy... Yes! Destroying the cake gives us cake slices. I find it funny how it's a cake jelly instead of just eating the cake. It's like, why not just eat the cake? But everything has to become a jelly form because that's the only way that they're able to eat it. It just looks like it. You know that trend where everything was cake? Because that was something that I really liked, the way that where it was the oh, but it turns out it was cake because there was a lot of realistic cakes. Well, here it turns out everything is jelly. You think it's gonna be cake, but it's not. It's the old switcheroo. You never expected it. That thing that looks like it's a rock, that's made of jelly. Thing that looks like it's a fish, made of jelly. That thing that over there that looks kind of like it's a 401k form, no, that's also made of jelly. Delicious. Oh, you thought that, oh, they can also drink potion, and whatever's in potion. Probably it's... I could have sworn they actually had mentioned what was in the potion at some point. It's probably made out of jelly. That would make sense. Yep, that would definitely make sense. Now I want to make sure I destroy as much of these cakes as possible, because I believe destruction restores health, I think. You know, I haven't read her new upgraded description yet, I think. I should do that, because I'm still going by her old way of going by things, her old ability. Now that she's been slightly more buff usable, upgraded. Still not as good as other cookies, I think. At least maybe not as good as some of the other legendaries, despite being the newest. Just because it could be a little difficult to get her. Um, but not bad. I I feel like if you already have a maxed out legendary that you use, she'll probably be okay. Um, but otherwise, I don't, I don't know. I haven't used her competitively. I don't like doing the trophy races, so I haven't had a need to do that. She's probably gonna be really good because she's been released now, and then she'll be out of date eventually. Who knows? I got hit once, so yep, there goes the maximum of whatever I can do. Oh, and my speed bonus made me miss the potion. Cool. So now that's basically the equivalent of being hit twice. So there goes that. There goes my chances of being able to do better. Does she restore more for collecting jellies with the hands instead of destroying obstacles? Maybe. Because I could have sworn it went up more when she was collecting jellies than with the obstacles. I don't know. I'm gonna check her description. Don't go by me. I'm just an oaf. Let's see. Yippity jippity. Oh yeah, and you can look at that. You can see the cake demon's rib cage, and it looks almost like it's bloody, but that's all jam. Don't think it's blood now. That's all jam. Delicious, flavorful jam. I don't know if there's any humans left in this world, because if there were, it's like, oh, the dark magic cake, you could just eat it. And it's like, there you go, that takes care of that monster. Because then you'd end up being like, I mean, that thing is huge, but it's huge for the cookies, so I imagined it would probably, I imagine it would probably be just kind of like pretty tall for a person. Maybe? Yeah, it might be. Um, Unless if you ate it, then you'd end up absorbing its darkness, and then you'd end up then the witch would end up having a person on their side, on the side of darkness, and that would be really detrimental to people. You wouldn't want that. So maybe it's best not to answer if they were humans or not. Then again, there was the city of wizards, and then they're gone, and the only ones who seem to be left are the witches because they're magical. So I don't know whatever happened to other people, but this is a magical cookie land. Do we really need to know? I don't know if we really need to know. I'm okay without knowing, and it's just magical, and then they just happen to be cookies. But I'm also up for, any extra lore that they give. I am very much down for that. Are the Cookie Run comics still in print? Do they still make those? I believe they were like Korean exclusive, so you can't really get them in the United States. It was hard enough to get the official Dev Sisters merch from the official Dev Sisters store to be shipped to the U.S. They only had just done that within the past couple years, which was pretty nice. Otherwise, it was exclusive. Um, I wish they brought back the older series figurines as well, because I really want to be able to get Coco. I have the one that Nightlore gave me on my desk next to me as well, of Orange Cookie, and I love it, and it's so cool. And I have to at some point I need to get some polymer clay and make a little Coco figurine. I was at the store with my sweetie, and we were looking into polymer clay. Um, I didn't end up buying it there, just because I thought it might be a little bit more expensive than if I got it online or some other place, or a cheaper place. I think I've said it before, but I'll say it again. If you know any place that sells a good variety of cheap polymer clay, let me know. And I will see how I will go. I think if I go to Michael's, they might sell little packets of polymer clay for like $1. And if it's $1, then I'll get it. Totally. I'll get a couple of packets of those. Otherwise, if it's a bit more expensive, I might not. I'll see. I would rather pay for a variety of them than for like I would rather pay a little bit more for a variety of colors than I would for a little less, but just one solid color. Or I'd look into possibly seeing about mixing in colors, like some sort of dye. So if I have like a basic white polymer clay, then I can mix that in with some sort of coloring agent to try and make something. Because I don't know if I'd want to paint it. That kind of defeats part of the point. Because otherwise I would just get normal clay. So I'd want something like polymer clay or plasticine or something like that. That's one of my favorites. And I mean, there is the Crayola modeling clay, which is like a brick, and I think that might be some sort of polymer clay. I've gotten those over the years, but they're really hard. And there's a very specific type that's a bit softer that I really prefer. But I could end up just defaulting back over to that. There's this thing that I had gotten when I was little of this polymer clay, which is exactly the thing that I want. It was like a couple of different colors. It was only $1 for like 3 or 4 very small blobs of color in one little container. But that was really cool. I would rather pay $1 for all of one color than buy a couple of those, but that was really cool. And the consistency of that clay is the type that I really like the most. And it's hard for me to find one that is also pretty cheap. But then again, in the future, if I can end up having it be a write-off, I would not mind that, because then I could make clay videos of me making stuff for the channel, which is something that I definitely want to do. And I can do little how-to tutorials, and I can make that into a job, and then I'll be able to make it a write-off, and I'll be able to make something that I love to do as a thing that entertains people. You can watch it for free, and it's a job that I can do. YouTube is just amazing. I love it. It's so cool. Okay, let's see how she destroys stuff. Okay, I think she might just restore energy when she gets the hands, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I forgot to read her description. I'll collect the bear jellies, because there's no way I'm going to get a higher score on this trial. It's just like, yep, the highest scores are reserved for the impossible amounts. You have to get the level 5 magic candy if you want a chance to get the diamond rank. The legendaries are always the hardest. I hate them. I hate them so much. Everyone has a dark side, everyone. It is said every 1,000 years all witches from near and far come together for the night of the witches, and on that very night dark Enchantress Cookie was born. Ooh, they made a cookie to combat the cookies that escaped. Ooh, to make evil. It's just like, Dark Enchantress, you're evil and against the cookies and want to destroy the world. But the other witches also had made you as their pawn, so, you know, would they attack you because you're a cookie, or would you be on their side? Who exactly are you gonna be with? I don't know. It is said every 1,000 years all witches from near and far come together for the night of the witches, and on that very night, Dark Enchantress Cookie was born. I read that already, but I wanted to do it again with a slightly higher voice rather than the voice being a little too low to hear. A dose of concentrated dark magic and poisonous scarlet pomegranate syrup gives this cookie a deliciously evil taste. That's what it is. It's poison and pomegranate. That's why she's super evil. Okay, so she's part poison flavor. I guess she's not like a poisonous nightshade. Another thing that could have worked out is the fruit called doll's eyes, I believe, because they're terrifying, and they actually look kind of like her and the eye thing, where they're little. They look like they're little eyeballs on eye socket stems, and that's why the plant looks as it grows out. It's terrifying, and it's that's her whole aesthetic. That would be perfect if she used doll's eye flavor. I don't know if it's actually a pomegranate. or it's a type of pomegranate. If so, that could be pretty cool. Um, but yeah, doll's eyes would definitely be what this cookie would be. But you can't cook with doll's eyes because doll's eyes will immediately kill you. They are one of the most poisonous things on earth. You can't buy them anywhere. You just find them growing in the wild, and they look like they're something out of a horror movie. They're terrifying, and if you ever ate one, you would just die just right away, like those poisonous animals that you always hear about, where it's like, oh, just touching them is enough to instantly kill you. Their poison is so strong that it will paralyze you either for a while or permanently. Like their saliva, if they're just in the water near you, could kill you just instantly. They're so poisonous. Beware. Yeah, so it's kind of like that, but in plant form. So that's what it kind of reminded me of. And she's magically delicious. But she's evil magically delicious. Dark magic. She's dark magically delicious. Since the moment of her creation, Dark Enchantress Cookie was filled with sweet ambition. She brought chaos to the night of the witches' gathering and escaped, taking with it the secrecies of the witches. Oh! But now, after so many years, a dark shadow has emerged. Could it be her? Oh, interesting. So the evil witches had made her, so she escaped from them. So we don't know what the evil witches' plan was gonna be with her. They just made her while they were there, and clearly she's poisonous. I imagine they wouldn't necessarily want to eat her, but just making her, I don't know, maybe as a pawn or something. But she escaped, taking with it the secrecies. I don't know if she's an it or if that's a mistranslation. It could happen. But so she escaped and then ran off. That's what happened with her creation. So they didn't mean for her to end up being her own agency. Interesting. Maybe she wants to just take revenge on the world who created her, because she's neither fully cookie nor fully witch. She exists in both worlds, and she's on the duplicitous edge, and she'd rather just wipe it all out and then just create her own from the destruction and rubble and stuff. Cast magic circles that absorb jellies and obstacles. Create dark crystals from the Jim Henson's the dark crystal. That's what she makes. Creates a magic circle on the ground every time the small gauge is full. Magic circle absorbs jellies and creates dark jellies, dark crystals. The more obstacles and jellies it absorbs, the more dark crystals it makes. When the large gauge is full, um, even a stronger dark magic circle is created. Dark magic circle destroys obstacles and collects jellies. It also restores some energy. Oh, okay. So it just destroys stuff and collects jellies. And then also, when the hands attack, then they also create and they restore energy. Okay, so they don't restore energy based off the stuff that you destroy. Level up for more points for Dark Crystal. I think was it that her ability originally was if she destroyed something, she would restore energy, which is part of why it was so bad using her, because it was like, oh man, if you don't get an obstacle in time, then her ability restore is really bad. I forget if that was the case or not, but okay, because it's been a little while since I've used her and read her description a long time ago. And then the dark evil eye of Bill Cipher creates dark beams to blast away everything. Slows down the cookie's energy drain and fires beams of darkness. Devastating Bleam obliterates any obstacles and grants points. Level up for slower energy drain and a Bleam of destruction. Okay, good stuff. So that's enough for now for her trial, because that's too difficult. Ooh, I'm gonna get the oven pass reward. Yay! Got a thingy, got a thingy. Oh wait, rainbow cubes. 1 day left. Oh, I wanna be careful. I wanna make sure I withdraw from this thing. Let's see. Deposit 4,000. That could be okay. Before we do anything else, I'm gonna do another costume gotcha. since we do get the Rainbow Cube cash back, I feel like it's worth giving it a try. Okay, hopefully we don't get another one of Dark Choco's thingamajigs. We'll see if we get Licorices, and I doubt we'd get Dark Enchantresses, but let's give it a shot anyway. Because why not? Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Hey, don't you know? Yeah, Ginger Brave runs. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, he's on fire. Oh, he has eyes. And the lightning. Oh, there's eye lightning. And there's everybody here. Oh, we're going to get a super hyper epic. Oh. 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 Oh, I lost that ability at the moment. Alright, put this on the back of your foot. So now you launch it, and it matches. Yes. Ooh. Yay. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get. Let's see what we're gonna get. Hopefully it's licorice, but I'm happy with anything that we don't have already. Honestly, at this point. Okay, curling enthusiast. The Casper the friendly angel cookie. Romantic the cowardly lion. Alright, this is the last one. Let's see what we're gonna get. Oh, let's see what we're gonna get. Let's raise the volume. Let's raise the roof. Okay. And it's Vampire Cookie. Ooh, I don't think I have this one. The Insufficient King. He is not a good ruler. But he is also Howl from Howl's Flying Castle, because why not make him also Howl? Everyone is Howl from Howl's Flying Castle, if you believe. Oh, look at him. Oh, he's so anime and smug, and he's just like, this is my chalice. I will drink and be lazy, because I don't want to be a king, but I am a king. Note, that is not Howl's personality, that is just what I've decided to give to Vampire Cookie. I need to make this distinction. I I liked that movie. That was a good movie. There's a lot of good feels, a lot of good meaning to it, a lot of emotion and stuff. A lot of good Ghibli films out there. My girlfriend and I are actually watching a whole bunch of Ghibli movies because there's so many that I haven't seen. I watched only a few growing up. I saw I saw I saw Kiki's Delivery Service and Ponyo and Arrietty and Totoro, and I liked 3 out of the 4 of those. And I will say nothing more on the matter. Let's proceed. Here we go. Yes, it's a new costume. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad we finally got a new costume. All right, we're catching up more on the stuff. This is good. This is good. This is what I hope to have happen. And you know, with the more of these costumes that they add, if they're taking away from the rate of the lesser costumes to add to the new rates for the rare costumes, that's pretty cool. That's not bad, because that'll give us a slightly better chance of getting these. Oh, he's so handsome. Look at this. Look at this pretty man. Gotta switch over to this. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we have 6909. If that was 60 more rainbow cubes, that would be the number. Let's see. Do I want to try... No, I don't want to try and pull for ninjas from this one. But I will try and pull from one more of these. Just because we have the event for extra cashbacks for rainbow cubes. We don't usually get that very often. So if we get a couple of rainbow cubes back, hey, that's not bad. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do one more costume gotcha pull. And we'll see how it goes. We already succeeded in getting the good costume right now. So I'm already pretty happy. The best thing we can do is maybe an extra rare that I don't have. That's the best I will hope for this, because I won't get my expectations very high. That is a-okay. I'm gonna put this near the skip button. Just a little near the skip button. Ooh! It's a hibbity jibbity. It looks like it's gonna be a rarer one. but it didn't give me the thing. Is it, or is this just going to be regular? What could it be? All right, we have Lily of the Valley. And purple! Oh, it's another Aurora cloak. Okay. Still better than the basics, because we get some more points for it. And it's rare. Oh, we got both of Snow Sugar Cookies costumes. All right. Oh, I guess maybe it changes the look of it based on the total rareness of a thing. So by getting the purple and then the rare, then it makes it look a little bit more. Okay, that's all right. I'll live with that. Now, before I forget, because I don't want to forget this, oh my gosh, we're 50 rainbow cubes away from the amount that we need. You know, we're going to have to do more of these costume gotcha pulls in the future anyway. And we have the cash back. You know, maybe we'll try one more. Yeah, let's try one more. Okay, this is it. This is going to be the last costume gotcha pull that I'm going to do for a little while. And then we'll cash out. Here we go. Oh, he run with Ginger Bright. Now he go eye, and then he gleam, and then he spin, and he stick the landing. There he goes. He doesn't get stuck on the sword because the sword magically disappears, along with her staff. They just kind of disappear. I'm going to go into the skip corner this time again. Oh, it's going to be a basic one, but that's okay, as long as we get a rare from it that we don't already have. Otherwise, it won't be okay, and it'll be very frustrating. What are we going to get? I got a rare, but it's one that I already have. Alright, another basic. Remember when the basic costumes were really cool? Ooh! Oh, I did have that one. I forgot I already got it, but okay. Well, we got two rares. But they were both ones that I had. Of course. Well, at least my consolation is that after doing that annoying thing, we at least got some rainbow cubes in return, and I earn a little bit of extra bonus stuff. So I'm going to withdraw this. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. We got 4,000 rainbow cubes. That's nice. So now we have 7,000. Okay, and basically I just got a couple of the outfits. That's fine. That's okay. We'll see how that goes going forward. Costume gotcha. Why are you so frustrating? Costume gotcha. Why must you be so annoying? At least we got something decent out of the 3 pulls. So it wasn't a total waste. And now we got some more Batcat. So cute. Very adorbs. And now, for part of the reward that I just got for the extra bonus rainbow cubage, here we go. And we got none of the thing that I need. Of course, that's how it would work out. Let me use the one that pulls from anywhere. Do I get one from this one? No, I don't. At least the treasure draw is a little bit nicer than the costume gotcha, because you get a better chance of choosing a thing, and all of the extra bonuses work out, and you can get duplicates to power everything up, so I don't like the costume gotcha more. Then the treasure gotcha is okay. Before the costume gotcha, the treasure gotcha was the most annoying part, but it wasn't actually a problem, or really too annoying, because it was decent enough. And once they added in the special treasure draw, all of the problems disappeared, because it just became way better. But then they added the costume gotcha, and it's been an event constantly. There's never not an event ever since it came out. It's annoying and frustrating, and who knows what we're gonna get in the future, I don't know. And what's so frustrating is if I spend a pile of these rainbow crystals and I somehow get one of these legendary costumes, you only get 10 back. You only get 10 crystals back. That's a loss of 190, which is so many costume pulls. So I don't want to do any of those pulls just yet. I think it's still more cost effective to do the randomized pulls uh, and just hope than it is to buy each of these costumes individually. Because now that I have 500, I probably need to wait until I get like up to 600. So this way I'd be able to buy all of these in the future. But you just don't know. Because if I buy her costume now and it's cheaper, then it's just, and then I end up getting that costume from a random pull. It's so much of a resource loss that it isn't even worth it to risk it to buy it ahead of time. So I think I'm gonna just wait and get all of these others. I'm gonna keep trying to do the costume pull because we have look at all of these other costumes that we need to unlock. Oh my gosh, there are still so many. I don't even have the original alternate costumes back when the costume gotcha came out. There's so many. There's still a whole bunch of purples that I need to unlock. Oh, oh, there aren't any more rares that I need to unlock. I made a mistake. It's only the purples, the super rares, the super epics, and a lot of the red ones. There are so many red ones at this point. I really wish they increased the chances of getting these costumes as well, because my gosh, is it hard. Or at least adjust the costume gotcha to the point where it prioritizes costumes that you don't have a little bit more. Please just do like what they have for the really good gotcha system for the normal cookies. Please, even if you make it random, just make it a slightly higher chance, please. Oh, excuse me. And the thing is, they're aware of it. Dev Sisters are aware of the issue because I think they memed it at some point. And it's like, rainbow cubes, you can never have too many. Oh, you need so many. And it's just like, yeah, you did this. Nobody likes that. I mean, I think that's part of how they get the money that they do, because people are so fed up with it that they just buy the stuff immediately. That's how they end up making the most money, because they only have one gotcha system that's unfair. Everything else is better. Oh, the game is frozen. Oh, now it's dark. So the game just crashed, but this gives me a chance to show you Licorice Cookie's thing. Look at that. Oh, he laugh. He lightning, then he reap. There he goes, raising the dead from the licorice sleep. He reap the sleep. Yay! Remember when we were all waiting for Batcat and Licorice to come out? Now he's out. He's here, and this event is cool. Yay! Okay, I'm going to cut this episode into 2 parts, just to make it a little bit easier to watch, and also so that this way I have more time to edit and everything. Oh, excuse me. So the first part's going to be me doing the trial and the costume gotcha, and the next part is going to be the cutscene readings. So we're gonna separate them apart. So thank you, friends, but I believe it's that time again. If you like what I do, don't be shy to give a thumbs up. Have a pleasant day, everyone. And this is Handington, signing off. Bye.